A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this download. Here I'm going to be talking about the energy of the one who resonates with it, whosoever resonates with it, where you want to practice gratitude, remain with source energy, whichever way you do it, not expect anything from others or this world. Be stable with your practice and not focus on negative what ifs. And most importantly, you want to be conscious of your own mental thoughts and patterns. And this is all happening because you want to increase your faith, you want to increase the love within. You have realized a very important thing or phenomenon. By your own experience, you have figured out this phenomenon where you know that everything is actually within you. And there are lots and lots of examples of it, but I'm being shown more of the romantic dynamic and finances. Two things were popping out the most. So you have been in some really dark place. It could have been a dark night of the soul phase, but not that long. You were probably going through it. You were going into it, getting relief, fixing it, coming out, then again going into it. So it was happening again and again. Okay, it was coming back to you again and again, going away, coming back, because you had not fully figured it out. Now you kind of understand that a lot of things are happening here and here. It's happening within you. So no matter what you do externally, it is not going to have an impact till the time you fix what's here. And the moment you fix what's here, you actually move into a parallel reality where you are having a completely different experience. When you are not in that reality, when you're in the previous reality, the reality where you were overthinking, you were so worried, everything, your focus was constantly on the negative stuff. And what was happening to you was you were getting triggered. You were constantly going into separation mode, not in union mode, in separation mode. And whatever the subject was or the object was which was triggering you matters to you. It's important to you that everything is good, everything is hunky-dory. So if it's your relationship, you want it to be hunky-dory. If it's your work, you want it to be hunky-dory. If it's your family, maybe for some of you, you want it to be hunky-dory. But you realize that, and I'm going to talk about one of the things here because I feel whosoever's energy I am channeling today, you have gained some kind of success in some other departments. Which means, let's say you had issues with family, but you worked through it by doing the same thing, by applying the same rules. But certain things in your life are always difficult. So first you sorted out what was more important, what was priority back then. Now, whichever situation you're in, that is your priority maybe. Feeling wellness, like you want it to be a good experience. You don't want to get into negative state of mind on and off. But does that mean you should become blind or you should accept whatever is not acceptable to you? Well, the thing is, first of all, we have to stop seeing people as people. We have to see that they are mirrors. We have to understand they are simply mirrors and they're playing a role in our life. They're just characters. So if they make you happy, it's what the character is doing. If they cheat on you, it's a character they are playing. If they hurt you by some other thing, it's a character they're playing. And you were working or functioning through a programmed code, basically. A code, let's say, a program or a code, almost the same thing, pretty much same thing. You were functioning through a code, and the code was deciding for you what the predictable outcome is going to be. But ever since you started doing inner work, ever since you started going within yourself, you realize that this code is redundant. It is junk. You don't have to go through this experience over and over again to understand that everything is actually within you. To understand that whatever you believe in, whatever you put your belief in, whatever you put your energy in, and most important, whatever you focus on is going to show more and more in your life. It's going to grow. And so with mental practice, with constant practice, you have to train your mind. You have to train yourself to not listen to the mind, because it's actually the mind that keeps taking you to certain places, certain emotions, and connect the stories. So if someone tells you something, blah blah blah, okay, they tell you blah blah blah, you listen to the blah 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 and you go like, this blah 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 triggers me, this blah 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 is scary, this blah 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 is making me insecure, this blah 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 done by so and so person. Let's say some random person does the blah blah blah, it may not affect you. Or after this person started doing this blah 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 with you, even the random blah 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 starts triggering you. You're negative, you're pissed off, you're scared. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're losing your faith on your masters, you're losing faith on God, or you're losing faith on whosoever you believe in. They're taking care of you. Your spirit guides are taking care of you. The higher power, the supreme power is always taking care of you. Whatever you believe in, if you believe in it, it can do wonders, it can do magic, it can do stuff that you cannot even imagine. So I'm being shown that the feeling you have, other than you don't want to focus on negative what ifs, you don't want to let the negative thoughts affect you, you want to be conscious of your mental thoughts and replace them with God's love and faith and Master's presence and grace. Why? Because you've realized that when you try to replace the thoughts with something positive, there is a wrestling that you're doing. It's a fight that you're fighting against these thoughts, which you don't want to do anymore. You're just so tired. You can have like a core thought, which is much more easier. Like, let's say you want to increase abundance in your life, financial abundance. So instead of getting triggered by the thoughts that tell you you're not wealthy enough, you can always tell yourself at that point in time that I always have more money than I require or than I need. That is a very abundant and very strong statement you make each time your mind is telling you you're poor. Or if you have a teacher, you have a master, and you know that master is always giving you grace and help, then you can think of whatever the master has told you. Master must have told you something, or masters have done something for you. I mean, in my case, I would say that my masters have always taken care of me. Even when my master was in physical, he was always there for me, like my father and mother, more than my parents actually. So for me, my master is everything. And even after he left his physical body, I'm still connected to him. All thanks to their love, all thanks to them, all credit goes to them. And I think the most intelligent thing to do on this planet right now is to have faith in God, is to connect with God. Because people and situations and all this doing, because you can do a lot of things in the physical reality to make things better. But if you don't believe it inside of you, mentally, emotionally, if you still feel it in your body, it means you feel it. And so it will show up. But if it's showing up also in some way, shape or form, maybe it's not that intense. Maybe it is there, but it's not that intense. But it still makes you feel nervousness. You get the nervous energy. You get the weird energy. You don't like that energy. You don't like the feeling. If you go through that, no matter what it is, it can also be seen as a window of opportunity to turn things around, to not give it attention, because it's literally knocking on your door. Give me attention. Think about me. Think about all the things that can go wrong because of whatever I'm telling you. But no, this download is telling me that whosoever resonates with this, you do fear that your positivity can be sabotaged, but you have to remain strong in the here and now, because there's nothing wrong in the here and now. Everything is perfectly fine in the here and now. Even right now, you can think about it. In the here and now, wherever you are, wherever I am, what is wrong? It's only in our minds, it's only the mind that tells us to go to a familiar past, which is full of pain, and either choose the predictable future-based thoughts. In the here and now, it doesn't want to stay. The mind doesn't want to stay in the here and now. Because that's not where it likes to be, because that's where it cannot exist. The ego cannot anchor itself in the present moment. So it needs the tomorrow. Yesterday and tomorrow, both are tomorrows, right? Tomorrow that's gone and tomorrow that's coming. So it's always going to tell you a story, or it's going to tell you different stories. So one trigger happens and these stories pop up, and you start connecting all the stories and you make a big story out of it. And then that story can sabotage your positivity and your faith. So you have reached to this level. If you have reached to this level, you've been in these cycles before also. And now you realize it more intensely, which is a good thing. The more spiritual you become, the more you realize that these cycles exist. So that's a really, really good thing. You've also tried and tested out certain people who bring chaos in your life, but you don't want to judge yourself and you don't want to judge them, because you know that the chaos is coming from somewhere else. So whenever they bring chaos in your life now, you want to not focus on the chaos or whatever they bring to you. Rather, you want to focus on love. Focusing on love makes you feel so much better. Focusing on love makes you connected with your inner self, with your inner voice, with the true inner voice. Because there is this mental chatter, this is also voice, right? But there's an inner voice which is like, everything is good, don't you worry. You are being taken care of. You are loved. You are loving. You are lovable. You're adorable. You're full of affection. You're full of joy. You have to focus on you, the inner you. You have to focus on love that comes from Supreme, because it's only the love from Supreme that can tell all of you. Whether you relate with the tag of Twinflame, star seeds, or light workers, you have to understand this thing, that Supreme gives you energy. Masculine feminine union cannot happen without Supreme's presence. You have to bring in God into your love relationships. All your relationships, you have to bring in God, because God is going to heal you. You have to let go of the past. You have to erase everything. You cannot focus on all of that junk. It's junk. The only way to clean the garbage is to remove it. And how you remove it? You remove it once and for all. And then you keep practicing every day. You don't allow all the clutter to collect over and over again. You go through your stuff. You check, okay, this is not what I need, so I'm going to discard it. So you have to discard these thoughts which make you feel scared, and it makes you feel that something negative is going to happen. One more type of energy that I can pick on, good strong energy, is of those people who are working on a day-to-day basis. So every day for them is inner work. Every day they wake up in the morning and they think about how they can make it better, how they can ascend better. So for them, they feel that they don't want to spoil a day, because they are so conscious now, they're so hyper aware that they are able to check themselves on a daily basis. Like yesterday I was like this because I was focusing on certain things, and today I don't feel like this because today I'm not focusing on it at all. Even if those thoughts are knocking on my wherever door, but I'm like, get lost. And now I'm not allowing them to come there. I have security. I have security that comes from faith. My bodyguards, they are coming from Supreme's domain. They are working for Supreme, and I am also working for Supreme. I am employed under the biggest, largest, most amazing government, God's government. So I get the love that I deserve. And the best love is the love that comes from within, because that love is going to make you peaceful. So what's good about all of this? I mean, all the negative stuff you're facing, it's good because it's going to make you ascend. Okay? And what's bad about it, according to me, you have to see it like there's nothing bad about it. It's all good. Whatever is bad is also teaching me. Whatever is good is also teaching me. My job is to be stable, is to become sthit pragya and stay in the here and now. It's a very interesting story in from India where goddess Kali kills the Rakt Bij. Now Rakt Bij is a kind of demon, so when you try to kill the demon blood comes out, and each drop, whatever drop falls on the ground, a new demon is born from that one drop. But Kali drinks all the blood of the demon. So there is not one drop left. So sometimes you have to become Kali and sometimes you have to be Kalki. Because Kalki also appears when there's extreme darkness, when the dark age has to end, that's when Kalki emerges. All of you are individual Kalkis. Kalki energy has been misunderstood. People think that Kalki is going to be reborn somewhere. No, because times have changed. Kalki is reborn or Kalki is born within every single person who is doing inner work. Sooner or later, these dark night of the soul phases lead to the birth of Kalki. And Kalki means the one who can destroy the dark age within you. The dark age is ignorance. When you allow these mental thoughts, these stories to take over you and run a racket in your life. Every day may be for some people, and for some people, some days are good, some days are bad. So I will see you in the next one. For personal sessions, readings and therapies, you can check out the description box. You can get my book In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. The book is available only on Amazon Kindle on the link that's mentioned below, and the spelling of love is LUUV. That's where you get the latest edited version. You can also become my Patreon and a member of this channel for live sessions and readings. So, one love, peace out, and victory to Ram.